Have you ever seen people living thousands of kilometers from Africa who have dark skin, tightly curled hair, and features that seem surprisingly similar to many Africans? Welcome to the Solomon Islands, home to one of the world's most fascinating indigenous populations. But here's the question that has sparked countless debates online. Are the black people of the Solomon Islands actually related to Africans? The answer is far more surprising than you might think. The Solomon Islands are located in the southwestern Pacific Ocean, northeast of Australia and east of Papua New Guinea. These islands are part of a region known as Melanesia, a name derived from Greek words meaning black islands. For thousands of years, indigenous Melanesian people have lived here, developing unique languages, customs and traditions completely independent of Africa. Today, over 700,000 people call the Solomon Islands home. At first glance, many people notice the dark skin and curly hair of Solomon Islanders and assume they must share recent African ancestry. But appearances can be deceiving. Scientists have found that although all modern humans ultimately trace their origins back to Africa over 50,000 years ago, the indigenous people of the Solomon Islands are not descendants of recent African populations. Instead, their ancestors were among the first groups of humans who migrated out of Africa tens of thousands of years ago. Over thousands of generations, isolated in the Pacific, they developed their own distinct genetic identity. This means that while all humans share ancient African origins, the people of the Solomon Islands are not closely related to today's African populations. One of the biggest mysteries about the Solomon Islands is something that surprises scientists even more than their dark skin. Around 10% of indigenous Solomon Islanders have naturally blonde hair. For years, many believed this came from European ancestry, but genetic research proved otherwise. Scientists discovered that this blonde hair comes from a unique genetic mutation found almost exclusively among Solomon Islanders. It evolved independently and is completely different from the genes responsible for blonde hair in Europeans. It's one of the clearest examples of how human populations can evolve similar traits in different parts of the world. So, are Solomon Islanders African? The scientific answer is no. They are Melanesians, indigenous people of the Pacific. However, there is an important connection. Every human population outside Africa ultimately descends from people who left Africa tens of thousands of years ago. Over thousands of years, populations adapted to different environments. Dark skin evolved because it provides protection against intense ultraviolet radiation near the equator. This is why people living in tropical regions around the world may develop similar physical characteristics even without recent shared ancestry. Scientists call this convergent evolution, where similar environments lead to similar adaptations. The people of the Solomon Islands remind us that human history is far more complex than appearances suggest. Although they are not descendants of modern African populations, they share humanity's deep ancient roots in Africa, just as every human population does. Their remarkable culture, unique genetics, and thousands of years of history make them one of the most fascinating indigenous peoples on Earth. Sometimes, the greatest discoveries begin with a simple question, and the truth is often even more amazing than the myth. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us as we continue exploring Africa, its ancient connections, and the incredible cultures of our world.